What's going on, guys? It's Jev, and welcome to a little Q&A. I haven't done a Q&A in a good amount of time at this point. I can't even remember the last time that I did it, but I pretty much say that every single Q&A, I feel like, so. You already know how a Q&A works. I basically just went on to Twitter, put the hashtag JevQnA, and told you guys to ask me questions with that hashtag, and this is the shit that we got. Oh yeah, apparently JevQnA was trending with like a few thousand tweets and stuff, so thank you for that. It's always nice to get random tweets from people with this hashtag and it being pissed off and confused as to why it's even there. That's kind of the same thing that the trending tab does on YouTube, honestly. Introduces new people, but they're not in the loop. It doesn't look good from the outside. At FaZe Kitty asks, opinion on Claymores? No joke whatsoever, Infinity Ward needs to fix this shit. Like, the game is great, don't get me wrong, after playing it, the game is it's great, but at the same time, that's just mechanically. Like, there's a lot of little broken shit, and those Claymores were definitely one of the most annoying parts of the entire experience. At XX Game Deer, XX says, hey Jev, it's me, your boy. I've been pondering on this topic for a while now and would like a professional opinion. Which chipmunk is getting the best? Wait, it's this again. It's Alvin and the Chipmunks getting fucking head again. I don't understand. I can't really show you guys, but all I'm gonna say is, Theodore's popping the fuck off. At Lordy Zay asks, what is your backup plan if YouTube shuts down or your channel gets deleted? You know, people ask this shit all the time, and I mean, it's kind of like this. Like, if you woke up tomorrow and your job just decided to just up and fucking fire you or just disappear off the face of the planet, it's kind of what people are asking. I don't fucking know. Like, I mean, realistically, the first thing I would do probably be streaming. I mean, I want to find any way, shape, or form that I could just continue to pay my bills playing video games. Pretty much it. As long as I can still stay connected to people and not have to deal with the website and whatever and just find something else to do, I'm fine, whatever. Sure, it's stressful and probably would suck to try to, like, you know, rebuild and all this other stuff, but yeah, I mean, if YouTube shuts down, Twitch, here I fucking come, or Mixer, or whatever the fuck is going on. I don't imagine me on Mixer. Before YouTube became my job, like when I joined FaZe and everything started blowing up and all sorts of shit, then when I was doing that job, part of the stress during that job was that I was worried that I was gonna wake up the next day and they just decided to fire me. It felt like that on a constant basis with the stress and all this other shit. Like, without going into too much detail, there was a lot of conflict and stuff, and a lot of, like, I had a time where I ended up getting suspended over some bullshit that literally can't be proven. It didn't happen. I felt like just overnight it's the same feeling, you know what I mean? It's that whole worry about, oh, what if it's not gonna be here the next day? But at least I'm gonna fucking enjoy YouTube while I'm doing it. MVLX Gaming asks, how are your grandparents? I mean, they're pretty good. I don't talk to them each and every single day. You know, they're going and doing their own shit and they got their things to do and whatever, you know, how video games and shit are. Without going into too much detail, yeah, they're good. They're just chilling. Hype Colby asks, how's MOBY doing nowadays? I mean, dude, he's literally just chilling slightly off camera. Oh, fuck it. Monetization's probably yellow anyway. Stop with the Infinity Gauntlet. There it is. There's only one hand large enough for MOBY. That's definitely yellow. MOBY, you can sit there in the background while we do. So, as a channel that managed to actually make it through that whole verification issue where people were like losing all their shit, I'm assuming things are getting fixed. I've seen some update tweets and all that shit, but you know, the number one thing that could get that verification taken away and me trying to jerk off a 3-foot tall dildo with the Infinity Gauntlet. What does Thanos even do with himself? Hey Jev, with all the stuff going on with your home, are you thinking of getting a new one? No, that doesn't even cross my mind. So speaking of MOBY, Paulo here. Soccer ball. What are you dressing our son up as for Halloween? I didn't realize that it said our son. Now I have no idea how to answer. I was one of those kids that was pretty much a ninja all the way from ages 4 to 10, maybe. I had like 3 different blue ninja outfits, a black ninja outfit, and a red ninja outfit, I think. I went for a ninja like near every fucking year. Path of Cam asks, when's the next stream? I mean, by the time you guys are seeing this video, I'll probably be at TwitchCon. I mean, so there's that. As far as actually streaming, it's so stressful, man. Like, I'm afraid to get on there and then, like, 20 minutes in, like, seriously regret this shit. You know how Twitch chat goes. You know, things can go one way or the other with, you know, certain days. Even the most positive chats out there are, you know how it goes. But I'm at TwitchCon, so, you know, I know streamers and stuff and talk to people. Speaking of streamers, Tim, at Tim the Tapman asks, you trying to play Modern Warfare when it drops? Hashtag JevQnA. Dude, listen, I don't want to make too many plans with people and shit, but Tim, I have to. And I'm sorry if you're watching this shit on your stream too, because you just had to click past a 3-foot tall dildo on Twitch. Good luck. I probably just got his shit Tim, don't watch. Mr. Bobo asks, if you could get 3 people into FaZe right now, who would you pick? I mean, I was always the type of person to turn down any leadership roles, but if they were to hand me any power whatsoever to recruit a certain person or people, I don't know, I would have to see how people are enjoying and grinding and how the clips are and stuff like that on Call of Duty. 3 people? I can't even think of 3 people right now, but probably one of the people would be Scope. If you don't know who Scope is, that dude has been grinding for a long time, and he's a fucking freak at a whole bunch of different shit, so. He's also grown his own following and stuff, which is really cool to watch and see and shit like that. I pop into a stream every once in a while, so. Yeah, he would be one of them. If I had the power. SLUSHII asks, nice Fortnite profile picture. Are you gonna play the campaign for Modern Warfare? Honestly, with how they're saying it's like offensive and like shock value and it's worse than No Russian and all this shit, I might have to make some videos on it. All I'm saying. I know that sounds bad in that kind of context, sounding excited about how bad it is, but hear me out. It's kind of similar to Mortal Kombat where like the shock value and the over the top and all this crazy shit. It's interesting and it does make for good videos and shit, so. I don't know if I would do like a full playthrough for the campaign for it, unless people really wanted me to play through the campaign and stuff like that. I've never ever done a full playthrough of any Call of Duty campaign on my channel. I've played different modes and different difficulties and stuff like that on certain missions, but I never played out a full story like a playthrough on Call of Duty, ever. At least from what I can remember anyway. Diego asks, would you play MK11 more if Ermac was DLC? I mean, I'd definitely hop back on it. It's not like I don't like Mortal Kombat because I don't like the characters in the game. I enjoy Sub-Zero and any other character that I've tried out. I tried a little bit of Frost here and there. The thing about MK11 is that MK11 just simply isn't as fun to play or watch as MKX is. MKX was so over the top with like fucking 30, 40 hit combos and bullshit that these little poking footsie games and shit, even though they're well balanced and they're like super high skill and shit, there's really nothing that flashy about it. Like, sure, you can do cool little tricks and stuff like that, of course, make predictions and do impressive things, but it's nothing compared to MKX. I think MK11 is a better game, but I think MKX is a lot more fun. If YouTube just didn't demonetize the ever-living shit out of it each and every single time, given that happens to a lot of my videos anyway, but it's like the age restriction on top of it and all that shit, I would definitely be probably still uploading it, at least so, dude, especially during this whole period of like, the, you know, the beta not being here and stuff, MK would probably come in clutch, but they're just fucking it on YouTube, so there's nothing you can do about it. Put all the filters and blurs and all that shit to make it near unwatchable for the viewers, and it still just gets destroyed by everything. V-Man has to take me on an MK11 date. No, I'm gonna get my ass beat. I'm good. I still never even got to play those games with Honeybee or Dragon, and I feel so fucking bad about it. Those guys are seriously fucking cool for even wanting to like just even play with me in the first place. Being pro players and shit, you got, you know, you're busy and shit. I get it. Classify asks, goldfish crackers or Cheez-Its? Cheez-Its, without a doubt. Something about goldfish crackers tastes slightly too cooked. It's too baked. It always tastes slightly burnt. I'm not a fan of burnt shit. I like Cheez-Its a little bit more. Taylor asks, can we get more Cooking with Jev videos? I'm trying. I dread making those, to be honest with you guys, because I'm afraid that one day I'm gonna make that one shitty Jev's Cafe where everything goes wrong, the food's terrible, it's gonna blow up, it's not fucking funny, my house is damaged more. It's so stressful whenever I make those. It's the same thing with the P.O. box. It's so much extra work in hopes of, you know, not just getting fucked in the end. You know how many times I gotta worry about getting like a fucking live snake or something like that in my P.O. box, given with the amount of time it takes me to go and pick things up from that P.O. box? Probably any animal that gets sent to me will die, so yeah, don't do that. Fuck, marry, kill, Call of Duty edition. Black Ops 1, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2. I mean, honestly, my answer for fuck and marry would be Black Ops 1, but since I can't do that, I'm gonna go with fuck BO2 because everybody loves BO2. It'll score me some points. I would marry Black Ops 1 because it is my personal favorite, and probably kill Modern Warfare 3. I love you, Modern Warfare 3, but you gotta die. I know all the videos we had, all the countless rages, moments, and Requise was born there and everything. I understand, but you're gonna have to get killed. I'm sorry. iFalls HD asks, why did you call the infamous brolic black man Requise? You know, honestly, in the whole whirlwind of just anger and shit that I was feeling at that time, I was trying to think of a name that had a bit of, I don't know, like finesse to it, you know what I mean? It's not something that's a very common name. It almost sounds mystical, but powerful at the same time. So I just went with Requise. I don't know how or why it came out that way, but it just did. I don't know, but I'm kind of happy that it did because everybody knows who Requise. And Mr. Chillzone asks, what is the most embarrassing thing you did or saw back in high school? Most embarrassing thing? Probably my haircut. I mean, it worked somehow, you know? But yikes. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stop there. It just gets worse and worse, and there's a lot of things I skipped over that just, I don't even know how to answer half of this shit. So, if you guys want more Q&As in the future, definitely leave a like on this video and comments and whatever you want. Anyway, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. My most recent videos are popping up on the screen here. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed, and yeah, it's been Jev, guys. Later.